Welcome to AT Math Academy. In my earlier videos, I have shown you how to prove the trigonometric identities, and going forward, we are going to verify these trigonometric identities in these problems. So here is the problem: cot x over cosecant x minus 1 plus cosecant x minus 1 over cot x is equal to 2 times secant x. So here I'm going to take the left hand side of the equation and I'm going to prove it. So let's start doing it. So when you observe, for the denominator we have here as cosecant x minus 1 and cot x. So there are two different denominators. So I'm going to take the common denominator of those two. Then we are going to get it as cosecant x minus 1 times cot x. This is a common denominator for these two fractions. And here I'm going to multiply my first fraction with cot x, the numerator. The numerator I have here is cot x, and I'm going to multiply it with cot x because I don't have the cot x over here. And for this denominator I already have cot x, but there is no cosecant x minus 1. Hence I'm going to multiply my numerator, which is cosecant x minus 1, times cosecant x minus 1. So cot x times cot x is cot square x, and cosecant x times cosecant x. Here we can see that it is cosecant x minus 1 multiplied with cosecant x minus 1, which is a minus b whole square form. I can rewrite this as cosecant x minus 1 whole square because it is getting multiplied with 2 times. So I'm going to do that in my next step so that you have clear view of step by step. So this becomes cot square x, and here I'm going to apply my formula of a minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2 times a and b. So for a here I have cosecant x, for b I have 1. So I'm going to do that. So a square gives me cosecant square x, b square is 1, and minus 2 times cosecant x into 1 over denominator, which is cosecant x minus 1 into cot x. So let's go to the next step here, which gives me as, here when you observe here, in my earlier videos, I have shown you my identity, trigonometric identity. We can apply my trigonometric identity here, which is, I'm going to write the identity in the bracket here. 1 plus cosecant square x is nothing but 1 plus cot square x is nothing but cosecant square x. So here 1 plus cosecant square x. So I'm going to apply my identity here. So which is 1 plus cot square x is cosecant square x. So here on the numerator, I'm going to rewrite the numerator once again, cot square x plus cosecant square x. Here I have my plus sign here, plus 1. Now I'm going to remove the brackets and write the total numerator as it is. So this gives me this step, and here I'm going to apply my identity of 1 plus cot square x is nothing but cosecant square x. So cosecant square x, and here I have one more cosecant square x minus 2 times cosecant x by cosecant x minus 1 times cot x. So going forward with these values here, my numerator and denominator. So cosecant square x plus cosecant square is nothing but 2 cosecant square x minus 2 cosecant x by cosecant x minus 1 times cot x, the denominator. So when you observe here closely, we have cosecant x in this term and cosecant x in this term. So I'm going to take it as common, and you also have 2 in this term, 2 in this term. So I'm going to take 2 cosecant x as common. Then I will be left over with cosecant x in the first term, and this becomes minus 1. This is because 2 times cosecant x multiplied with cosecant x gives me 2 cosecant square x. 2 cosecant x minus 1 multiplied gives me minus 2 cosecant x. So I can write this as cosecant x minus 1 times cot x. So in my next step, we can cancel these two, and this leaves me with 2 cosecant x over cot x. So which is nothing but 2. Cosecant x can be written as 1 by sin x, and cot x can be written as cos x over sin x. So sin and sin gets cancelled out, and I'll be left over with 2 by cos x, which is nothing but 2 times secant x. So this is how you solve it. So I'm going to recap everything here for you. So this is my identity that I need to prove, and I'm going to use my trigonometric identities for this. So this is my first step of taking the common denominator and multiplying with the first term and the second term with the denominators. Then I get my this step, and in this step I'm going to apply the formula of a minus b whole square and elaborate it. And once I do that, I'm going to apply my trigonometric identity of 1 plus cot square x is nothing but cosecant square x. So here you can see it as cosecant square x, and I have one more cosecant square x. I have rewritten that, and minus 2 into cosecant square x and the denominator. So when we simplify this term, we are going to get as cosecant square x is 2 times cosecant square x and minus 2 cosecant x, and common is 2 cosecant x, and this term gets cancelled out. I'll be left over with this, and cosecant x is nothing but 1 by sin x, and cot is cos over sin. Sin and sin gets cancelled out, and I'll be left over with 2 over cosecant x, which is nothing but 2 over secant x. This is the complete recap of my steps here. So hope you all like my video, and please subscribe to AT Math Academy and enjoy doing math at AT. Thank you.